Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your love and relationship reading for October 2018. Please excuse the way I sound. Hopefully my speech is as clear as it can be, but I had surgery. Each day it is getting better, but yeah, so I just wanted to apologise if I don't sound very clear. So Sagittarius, the way we're going to do this reading is this top row is going to be for singles and the bottom row will be for those that are already in a relationship. We're also going to look at the card at the bottom of the deck, and this will be a message overall for all of you, okay? So the card that you've got is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups, it is a card that can talk about choices, okay? So, you know, if you're single, it may be that, you know, yeah, there may be a few people that you're interested in, or there may be a couple of people that are interested in you. So you may have your pick, okay? Even in a relationship, you know, it may be that you're in a relationship, but there might be somebody else that is trying to muscle in on your relationship. But, you know, if that's not the case, then also the Seven of Cups is about dealing with reality, okay? Dealing with the facts. Not allowing yourself to get caught up in any illusions or fantasies. So, for single Sagittarians, the central issue is the Star card. Now, the Star card, it is that wish upon a star, you know, hoping that everything is going to work out, okay? Making, you know, having our wishes granted. So, you know, maybe if you are single, it is your wish to eventually meet somebody, okay? Somebody that you can have a relationship with. But also the Star card is a card about healing, okay? So maybe some of you have come out of a relationship and, you know, maybe the relationship was very difficult, very painful. Maybe the breakup was very painful. Now, with the past coming through, we do have the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is a card, sorry, that talks about forward movement, okay? And it is a major arcana, so it is an important message here. And, you know, for it to be coming through from the past, Sag, it means, it feels to me that, you know, you should have started to move forward in the recent past. But as I said, I feel that for a lot of you, this is coming down to a healing process that you're needing to go through. But with the Chariot card coming through, I think it's now time. You know, it's trying to tell you that now is the time to stop. Stop living in the past. Stop looking at what's been done. Stop analysing what's already taken place and start to move forward. Because in your present, you do have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, when it comes to love and romance, you know, the Ace of Pentacles, it can apply, but it is a card that's more practical. It is a card, you know, it's an ace, so it's a new beginning, okay? So it can be something new coming through that for you may be to do with your work and your finances. The Ace of Pentacles can also suggest maybe, you know, movement in terms of where you live, okay? Maybe some of you are moving. But, you know, the Ace of Pentacles is practical. It's tangible. It's the, you know, the things that we can see and touch. You know, it's real things coming through. Some new beginning being offered to you here. But, you know, what it kind of feels to me is if it's not something actually new being offered to you, It may just be talking about how there is a new start in your life, but a new start for you. You've got to change your attitude, maybe the way you're seeing things, and maybe it is now time for you to start moving on and moving forward. In your advice position, we have the Hermit. Now, I don't think that this Hermit being here in your advice position is here to suggest that, this is in any way action that you need to follow. I think it's here suggesting that for a lot of you, you've been in this hermit mode for too long. Maybe you have had to do some, reflection. Maybe you've had to go within yourself for a while. Maybe for some of you, it's here to suggest that, you've been isolating yourself. You haven't been socializing, spending time with your friends, going out. And now, I feel that now is the time when that needs to stop. Now, your outcome card is fabulous. We have the Ace of Cups. So we have a new beginning here, again, in terms of our emotions, our feelings. When we got the Ace of Cups, it's not talking about how it's not the Two of Cups that deals with you and another person. This is a new beginning in terms of your feelings and your emotions for you on your own at this stage. And I think it's very much talking about, that if you can pick yourself up from this last relationship and accept now that it is time to move on. There's new doors maybe opening for you with that Ace of Pentacles, new emotions, new feelings, maybe starting to love yourself again, maybe starting to have more confidence about yourself, because when relationships break up, sometimes it can very much dent your confidence and your self-esteem. Now, moving on to those of you that are already in a relationship. The central issue here, we do have a King of Cups. Now, maybe for some of you, this is here to suggest that you may be in a relationship with a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It doesn't have to be, but that could be for some of you. But the King of Cups, he is ruled by his emotions. But when we get to the King, he's learnt to control those emotions. He is very intuitive, okay? And he is very emotional, very loving, and very caring. Now, it may be here, aside from the fact that you're in a relationship with a water sign, for some of you, as I said, it may be that you need to get control of your emotions, or it's here to suggest that you do have control over your emotions. But it could also be talking about your partner, because, the readings can often go, vice versa. Now, with the past coming through, you do have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands for me is the most passionate card, okay? It deals with passions and how we're feeling. So, maybe in the recent past, there was an opportunity here to inject some new passion, new excitement into the relationship. And maybe in this month of October, that is what is needed here. Maybe for some of you, the relationship has become quite stale, okay? Maybe you feel like you're in a routine, which a lot of relationships can go through those stages. But in the present, we do have the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords can be very much about somebody doing something and not being on the up and up with the other person. It can touch on sneaky behaviour, sometimes deceit, okay? If I'm being honest, I don't feel that you or your partner are in any way cheating on each other. I think with the Seven of Swords there, it could suggest that either you or your partner are feeling as though something is not right, maybe, okay? Maybe have this feeling that one of you, one or the other, is maybe stepping outside the relationship. But I feel it's more of a fear than I do the reality, okay? Now, in your advice position, we have the Four of Pentacles. And this can be a card about holding on, okay? It can be holding on tightly to something. So, is this you, Sagittarius, where you feel that maybe you are losing your partner? Maybe you feel that there's become this distance there between you both. And you are trying to inject some passion back into the relationship. Trying to, in some respects, trying to save the relationship. And you may be fearing that your partner is going to leave you. And I feel that, this Four of Pentacles, as I said, it's either you or your partner are trying to hold on tightly. Now, the outcome is the Emperor. Now, the Emperor, he is in control. He is the head of the house, okay? He's very wise. He can be domineering. He can be controlling. Maybe your partner is prone to those types of characteristics. Maybe that's you, with that Four of Pentacles there, holding on tightly. Are you, Sagittarius, the one that's being too domineering and too controlling? And, that in itself can play a part in a relationship, going wrong here. The Emperor can also talk about somebody that is maybe quite a bit older than you, okay? The Emperor is the card for Aries, okay? I don't normally say the signs when it comes to the majors, but maybe for some of you are in a relationship with an Aries. But with that Seven of Cups there, talking about choices, but also talking about fantasy and illusions here and needing to deal with the facts. I don't know. I just feel that for some of you, you're trying to hold on very tightly to your partner or the relationship, because I feel that one of you is fearing that the other person is going to leave. But I don't really have anything here for me to suggest that that's going to happen. As I said, I just feel it's more of a fear here. And maybe the relationship has become very routine-like, and maybe that needs to change, okay? Maybe one of you has got your emotions so in control that one of you needs to start to open up more emotionally, okay? And talk about your feelings and how, you feel about the other person and this relationship. But I don't feel that somebody's going to leave. Okay, Sagittarius, that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, sorry for the lack of clarity in my voice, but I hope you've been able to understand the reading. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.